at the Musée de Blindés in Saumur, we're looking at the German half-track Sdkfz 10, also known as the Type D7. It wasn't a tank, but a prime mover, a small tracked workhorse that kept the German army moving. Designed by Demag and produced from 1938 through to the end of the war, around 14,000 of these rolled off the line. The main job was towing light artillery, things like the 3.7cm Pak 36 anti-tank gun or the 7.5cm infantry howitzer, while carrying the gun crew and their ammunition. The D7 used Maybach engines. Early ones had about 90 horsepower, later Ausf B models were closer to 100. On the road they could reach about 65 km an hour, but off-road that dropped significantly. Fully loaded, it weighed about 3.5 tons with a road range of roughly 300 kilometres, thanks to a fuel tank of around 110 litres. This example here at Saumur is a standard unarmoured version, the type used for towing rather than fighting. And while it may not look as impressive as the museum's Tigers and Panthers, vehicles like this were the backbone of mobility, holding the guns, the ammo and the crews that made the heavier firepower possible. Now, as the war went on, the Sdkfz-10 was gradually edged out. Heavier guns needed more pulling power, so the larger Sdkfz-11 took over much of its towing role. After the war, a few surviving Sdkfz-10s were kept working. France used captured examples, Czechoslovakia put some into service, and Sweden adopted theirs as the artillery tractor M40 before eventually moving on to modern trucks. In short, this little half-track had a career that stretched well beyond 1945.